ऑनलाइन करना छोड़ दिया बच्चे ने। ଭଲ ତ ଭଲ ନୁ କଣ ହେଲା ଓହୋ ଜର ଅଛି କି मेडिसिन नहीं जानते लीडर टिके खाई दिंतु हाँ लाइट नहीं हाँ हाँ ठीक है
So good morning, everyone. In last class, which was the topic that I have discussed?
दोपहर में मेडिसिन ले लीजिएगा
Someone is on unmute. Please mute yourself.
मेडिसिन नहीं के सो
Sir, there has been issue with the focusing writing.
Sorry, what is it, Chinmay?
Sir, there was an issue of the focusing. Now it's okay.
I have seen that. Mute. Okay. All of you listen now. So in last class, I have discussed how to insert the element at the beginning of the node. So now what I have to discuss, as I've already explained, today I have to discuss. Yes. Yeah. So today I'm supposed to discuss about how to insert the element at rear end. If I want to insert the element at last. Rear end is nothing but at last. If I want to insert the element, how will I insert? That is the question. So for you to understand that, okay, I'm getting more specific.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, someone mic is on mute, sir. Disturb me.
I've checked that. No one is on unmute. No, no one's mic is on unmute.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Only one is on unmute. That is that right. Which one speaking? Okay. So listen, all of you. What I am trying to say for all of you is that today I have to see how to insert the element at rear. Okay. My goal is whatever node I'll create and I'll insert, that should go and get stored as a last node. So when you want to insert an element at last node, insert a node at last of the list, then there will be two cases. Which are those two cases? Address should be null. No. First thing, I want to insert, one node at last. Ultimately, whatever node I will insert, that should come at last. When it has to come at last, what is that I should think? Two cases. There might be some elements, there might be no elements. These are the two cases that I'll get. Getting it? Online? Yes or no? So what exactly I'm trying to say, if you ask me here, keep observing. Just a minute, hold on. So now, assume that there might be two cases. First thing, what is the case? I mean, it is B, I can say. What do you mean by B? Inserting element at rear end, or otherwise you can also say it as end of list. Am I right? Online students? Okay. So in this, I may get two cases here. Which are those two cases? Please observe. First case will be, okay, head is there, but head is pointing to null. Null means what? If head is pointing to null, what does it mean?
It's empty.
Which means if head is pointing to null, there are no existing nodes. Then whichever new node I will create, that will only become first node also, that will only become last node also. In simple words, if you want to understand, I want to add one person. There is, one person like Naveen, I want to add him at last. Okay, but there is no queue only. Okay, if there is queue already, means people are standing and I want to put Naveen at last, then what you will do? You will go till last and you will put Naveen. But there is no list only. Then what you will do? You will place him at first. That place is only nothing but last. Yes. Okay. So this is one case. Which is the second case? Means some nodes. No need to write this place. Okay. Means what? Definitely like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. 10, 20, 30, 40. And this will be pointing here. This will be pointing here. Here it will be null. And if I want to say this as a first node, what I should do? I want my head to point to yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now these are the two cases that I have. One is wherein there are no nodes at all. The second one is there are some nodes. Now what is my duty? I want all of you to think. I understand, it is, I think it is morning, first session. Some of you might not be. Is the session running? Guys, if I'm audible, quickly respond. Unmute and respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only in this it got.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So next, now all of you think and answer to my question. Now, what exactly I should do? Now, first thing, normally think. First, I want to insert one node 100% true. But don't you think first I should have one node? Do I have a node? No. How to create a node? All of you are aware, I believe, how to create a node?
We have to create a structure.
Structure already I have created yesterday itself, right? In one program, struct should be only once. See, you want to create a house again and again. Same type of house again and again. Does it mean that every time you'll keep creating blueprint? No, right? Ek hi baar to hoga. Blueprint, only one time you'll create. And you will keep using it again and again. Blueprint I have already created. Blueprint is like your structure. Now what I should do? I just have to keep using it again and again. Now what I should do? First thing, only I have to create one node. Please think and tell me how to create a node. Using malloc method. I'll create one node. Next, what I should do? After creating the node, what I should do? That is done. That complete line is done. You will get some useless pointer. I'll convert it into struct type pointer so that I can store the address in P. Done. Next. I should accept what element should be stored inside that node. Node's value position. In value, what you should store? Should I decide that? No, who should decide? User should decide. So I'll ask from user which element you want to store. User will say I want to store 10, 20, 50, 100, whatever it is. Leave it. Next, that node's link, where it should be pointing to initially? Null. Yes, that also I'll do. Next what? Next is this one only. Yes. So what I should do here? If at all this is the case. Okay. Now, according to what you told, what I have done? I have created one new node like this. And for this some random address, it might be 5,000, 6,000, whatever. Okay. Next, where I'll store it? I'll store that address in P. Means here in P, 5,000. Next what? Next, in this location, I'll store some value as 15. And this, I should make it as null. Till here, clear? Online, all of you. Yes or no, quickly. Okay. Anyways, all of you have told yes. So till here, I believe it is clear. Now this part is done. Till here, it is same for if this is case also, this is case also. Okay. If there are no elements also, till now, whatever I have told, same procedure you will follow. If there are some elements also, you will follow the same steps till now. Next what? Directly I should tell, if at all, if there are no elements, what I should do. If there are some elements, what I should do. That part I should inform. How to inform? Now, if there are no elements, just look at the diagram. Forget about code. I'm not asking you anything about code. Did I ask anywhere? Tell me the code part. No. Just think and tell me, if Ed is null, means there are no elements in the list, then what I should do? In English statements, you think and tell me. In English statements, if I ask you to tell me what you should do, this only should be the first node. If I want to say this as first node, what I should? Simple thing, it should point to here. How can I write it? Wherever P is pointing, I want my head also to point to same place where P is pointing. How many of you understood this completely? Quickly. Offline. This point. Got it? Now, if you're not getting it, feel free. Don't feel like I'll say something or I don't know what thoughts you'll have, but feel free to ask it. Okay. I believe till here it is clear. Okay, great. Next one. Now, in this case, again, what I have done, I have created one node here, and here I have stored 50, and initially it will be null, and here some address will be there for this, and that I'll store it in P. Next one. Now I want to add this here. Listen. I am the person, or you are a person who want to add Naveen, me. At the end of the list, there are some people standing in a queue. Okay. Assume means there are some people standing in a line. Okay. What you want to do? You want to take Naveen and place him at end of the list. Means at last you should place Naveen. What you will do? What you will do? Just in front of you, all of you try to imagine this scenario properly. Listen, you are standing like this, just the way I am standing. You are standing like this. In front of you, one big line is there. Okay, you want to place Naveen at the end of that. So what I should do? In English words, you can tell. I'm not asking anything logical here. What you will do? Online. Node is already created.
That last two nodes are 40. Then so you're pointing to the same address as the new node.
Guys, your answer should be clear in such a way. See, now I asked you one question. You are also answering. I will also answer. Just check the way you are answering. Sir, place it at last, sir. Done. Better than that, there is some other way to answer. How? Don't think that, sir, already everyone will be knowing this answer. So I'll just cut short it. Did I ask you to cut short? Tell me the complete answer is what is the expectation. In interview also you will do the same thing. You will be expecting complete answer, but what you will do is you will cut short it. Who asked you to cut short? No, code part is right. I mean, forget about code part. In this scenario, in front of me, there is one big line. I want to place Naveen at the last. Sir, you are only telling the answer. What is the big deal? No. What I should do, I should start. In front of me, big line is there. So what I should do, I should start from first person. And imagine that each and every person are holding their hands each other. Okay. How can I go to last? Is there any way that directly I can go to last? No. How can I go to last? First, I should check first person. Where he is connected. Where he is connected? He is holding the hand of the person beside him. So I'll go to that person. That person is holding the hand of another person beside him. Like that, I'll continue till I find no person is there. Okay, wherein there is no two hands. Till there I'll go. Yes, as soon as I find only one single hand, which means there I'll place Naveen. And I'll make sure that Naveen and the other person standing beside him are holding hands together. Okay, if I'm standing here, which means this side I should hold hand and this side I should point to null. Yes or no? Online? Quickly, how many of you got, you didn't got quick? Genuine answer I need. Sorry? Great. Here? Not getting imtiaz. Bouncing over. So simply never say yes because I can see that. Okay. See, if you are not understanding, you should only ask. Just remember one thing, no one will come and do it for you. I can only ask, have you understood or not? If you have not understood, you should only ask. Because until and unless you ask, I'll not get to know what you are not understanding. I can see that you are not understanding something. But what is that something? I cannot get it until and unless you say. So feel free. I'm not trying to scold you. It's okay. Fine. Don't worry about others, as I've already told. For each one of you, feel free. Your doubt, you should clarify because this is not free course, right? You guys are paying. And if your doubts are not clarified and tomorrow same question comes, you'll feel bad. Better than that, ask. Get it clarified and then proceed. Okay. So now this part is done. In this, what I should do?
Check the which node has.
I should go till last. All of you, please listen to this carefully. Now I should go till last. How can I go till last? I have one pointer for that. Listen.
Iterating
Still
the
I have not
linked
finished. Iterating the linked list. Perfect answer. Right answer. Listen.
up to
Now I
where
have
the
one pointer here. Right. Listen first. Just be on mute. I'll explain later. I'll ask you. So now I have one pointer for that. Yes. Yes or no? So now I will write. I want to move this pointer to here. Head should be pointing to wherever head's link is there. Now what does it mean? Wherever, first it will go to right side. All of you know this much. First it will come to right side. Once it comes to right side, what I'm saying, wherever its arrow mark link is pointing, point your head to there. Means head was pointing to here now. So now what I've told, where exactly head's link is pointing, can anyone tell me? Head's link, it is pointing to here, means this box. So now my head will be, it will stop pointing here and it will start pointing to here. For one time. If I write one time, it went to next node. Again, I will write head equal to heads a link. Now where it will point? First it will go to right side and it will check where exactly heads link is pointing. Where it is pointing? To 30. So now your head will get replaced from here to here. Again, I will write the same thing. Head should point to that place where heads link is pointing. So again, now what will happen? Where exactly head's link is pointing? Here. So head now will stop pointing here and it will point to. Okay. So now what I should do? This one's link should not point to null. It should point to same place where P is pointing. That I will anyways write. But is it a right approach? Why it is not a right approach if I ask you or if I have to explain? Simple thing. Right now, where exactly your head is pointing? But you think and tell me where exactly your head should point. Always it should be at the beginning of the node. But where it is pointing somewhere in between. Then which means the logic that we have written before will go wrong. Yes or no? Am I right? Because now head is pointing to here. Later, if I say I want to add friend, means in the beginning if I have to add, it will add here. But is this friend? This is friend. So what I should do always remember, what you should remember? Always your head should be pointing to here itself. You should not change the place where head is pointing. Always head should be pointing to here only. You should never change head's location. Clear? Yes or no? It is something like, the first person in the line is like class leader. I will make one rule, there should be one line in front of me, that is true. Okay, but first person whosoever is standing should be the leader of the class. CRU said, right? Class representative. Yes, that person should stand in the first position. Clear? In a similar way here also. Getting? So now if I want to go to last, what is the other way? I will check where exactly my class representative is standing. Yes, I want to go to that particular line. At last, I want to insert Naveen. So I will check where exactly class representative is standing. Where he will stand? He will always stand in first position only. From first position, I'll consider him. Wherever he is standing, that is the first position. Imagine. So now I'll consider that class representative wherever he is standing, and I will check whose hand he is holding. Definitely will be holding someone's hand. I'll go to that position. I will again check whose hands he is holding. That position I'll go again, I'll check. Like that, I'll keep continuing. But does it mean that I should take class representative with me? If I take class representative with me and if I leave him somewhere in between, then what will happen? From first till where I left him, that much data will become waste because I cannot track it. Wherever class representative is standing, that is only the beginning of the list is what will be considered. According to that, here I should not move head here. So what I should do? I'll consider another pointer. I'll consider another temporary pointer. All of you have used temp during your engineering days in most of your programs, but you are not even aware why you should write temp. Some of you will even think that temp variable means it is having some inbuilt functionality to do something. You want to remove this temp and write Rajnikant, it will work. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. Whatever you want, you write it. It will work. It all depends on what logic you write. It does not matter that which name you are taking. Getting? Why we are taking this name? Because by looking at that variable name, you should clearly understand what is the purpose also. Okay. So now if I have to say temp, where it should be pointing now? Wherever my head is pointing. Okay. First, I will make my temp point the same place where my head is pointing. Then what I'll do? I'll keep going to next node. Till when I should keep going? Until I find null in link part. Yes. You think and tell me, is it null here? No. So what I should do? I should not move head equals to heads link. Rather, I should move temp should point to that place where temp's link is pointing. Temp's link, where it is pointing? As I've already told, first you forget this part because first it will go to right side. In right side, what is there? Where temp's link is pointing. Check. Temp's link, where it is pointing? To this location. So now my temp will go to that location where my temp's link is pointing. Where it is pointing here. So now temp will stop pointing here and it will come to here. For first time. One time if I do, it will completely leave that node and go to next node. Again, is it null? No. Then again I should move to where? Again here I should write wherever my temp link is pointing. There I have to point my temp. So what will happen? My temp immediately will stop pointing here and it will point to here. Now we again think and tell me, is your temp's link, is it null? No. Then what I should do? Temp's link should be pointing to, temp should be pointing to same place where temp's link is pointing. So now where it will be pointing to? Not 40, the node, complete node where 40 is present. Not only to 40. Got my point? Online? Till here if it is clear, quickly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next what I should do? Yes. However, I got temps link is null. Temps link is null means what? Currently, that is the end of the node. So now if I want to add one new node in this place, means if I want to bring it here, what are the changes I should do? I should create one connection here. Imagine this node here. Okay, imagine this same node here. Okay, if I want to connect one, link here, how can I do it? Here I want to add. So what is that I should write? Temp equals to?
New node address should be.
Think. Already temp is pointing to here. Now I want to create one connection from here to here. Simple thing expectation is from here. Okay. I should create one connection to here. How to do it? What is this location? Think, no, give some work to your brain. Let me finish. Listen, let me finish it. Listen, all of you. Some of you will say temp equals to P. Some of you will say, I don't know if it is answer or not. Temp equals to P. What does it mean? Now you only understand here. Forget about telling the answer. If you tell the answer first, I'm not going to give anything to anyone. That is quite clear. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, if you are saying something, also check what it is. Because now you will only understand. What does it mean? Wherever, whatever is there in P, means wherever P is pointing, point your temp also to there. So what will happen? Now your temp will start pointing to here. Okay. Does it mean that you have created this connection? Your temp is pointing, but you have not created this connection. But you tell me, should I do this or should I do this? This one, right?
Yes.
So this is not the right answer. So now you think what I should modify here. Temp of list. Temp of list link.
Link.
Huh.
Temp of link equal to. Yeah.
Guys, some of you are still confused. For example, Vaibhav. Some of you are still confused. What I'm trying to say is, some of you are saying, what is that? P equals to. Right? Congrats. I should congratulate all of you now. What I told you, please understand. Always equal to operator will first go right side. Okay. So what exactly, sorry, I'm so sorry, I thought something else. Here, wherever your temp's link is pointing, where temp link is pointing, it is pointing to, I'm so sorry, Vaibhav, it was right. Below one, Shiv Shankar. Please check. Someone is on mute, please mute. No, it was wrong. Listen, someone is on unmute, please mute. Before you unmute, you should check, guys. Naveen Raja. Here. What you have told, temps link, wherever it is pointing, you want your P also to point to same place. Now P will stop pointing here. Okay. And P will start pointing null. Where your temps link is pointing. Just observe, no, always remember where your temps link is pointing. Answer. Where exactly your temps link is pointing. It is not pointing to anywhere. So what you are saying, it is pointing to null. Now your P should point to null. Now your P is pointing to, P will stop pointing here and P will go to Khatam. There itself you are done. Because don't you think it is wrong? Should I do that? No, the logic is wrong here. Vaibhav, it was wrong only. I'm so sorry. Here, P is pointing here. Listen properly. Whenever I say from point, this is from, right? From here, you want to create a connection to here. Yes. Always from part. you should write on right side of equals. 2 part, you should write on left side of equals. Sorry. Listen. Right only. Listen, 1 minute. What I'm trying to say is simple thing. Temp's link should point to same place where P is pointing. Means what? Means what? Wherever P is pointing. Yes, I want my Did I write same thing before also? No, it was reverse. Okay. See, there is a difference between this.
Yes.
There is definitely difference between these. What will happen if I choose this? Wherever P is pointing, where my P is pointing? 5,000.
Yes.
That 5,000 is the place where my Temp's link also should point. Okay, means what? Or otherwise you read from here also, that is also fine. Temp's link should point to same place where P is pointing. Am I right? Temp's link should point to same place where P is pointing here. If you write like this, what will happen? Wherever Temp's link is pointing, point your P to there. Or otherwise, P should point to same place where Temp's link is pointing. P is pointing to here. But what you are saying, it should point to same place where Temp's link is pointing. Where Temp's link is pointing? Null. So it will become null. Which one is right among these two? Upper one or lower one?
The upper one, sir.
Clear or not? Now again, it is not complete. Definitely it is not complete. Now the question that comes is, should I write 3 times like this in my program? Here only there are 4 nodes. Listen all of you, this point you please understand carefully. There are how many nodes? 4 nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where my temp is pointing? To 4th node only. Okay. But how many times I have written the statement? 3 times. If you write 3 times, temp equals to Temp's link, means it will move to 4th node. If I write 4 times, then it will make your pointer temp to which node? 5th node. If I write 6 times, then your temp will be pointing to 7th node. Getting my point?
Yes.
If I write 100 times, then my temp will be pointing to and 1th node. Online clear? Definitely, Sneha is, yeah. We should make use of loop here. Okay, which loop I should make use of? One loop already all of you know. For loop. For loop all of you know. Yes or no? I think I only have explained in arrays. Have I explained or not? If it is no, I cannot do anything. I'm so sorry. But now, say, whenever you know that particular these many times only I should move, then you can make use of for loop. But you don't know how many times I should move. Getting my point? See here, can I tell how many times? Here by looking at this image, you can tell me how many times I should move. But how many nodes should be present? Will I get to know? No. But one thing you already know. What is that? Until when I should keep moving? Until and unless I find a null. Where? In end of the list, that is for your understanding, I told. Speaking technically, until when I should keep moving? Until Temp's link become null, I should keep on moving. This condition all of you know. Of course, when I will get Temp's link as null, on which node? Do I know that? Don't look at this diagram and tell me. But normally if you think how many nodes will be there, I don't know. Okay. So when exactly Temp's link will become null, I don't know. But whenever it becomes null, I should stop. That much I know. Okay. In that case, you should go with while. Means how long? As long as one condition is true, keep doing something. In that case, you should go with while loop. But if you know specific number of times only I should move, In that case, you should go with for loop. Understood? Two loops are there. One is while, I mean, three are there, but I have till now used or explained two. One is for loop. When you should go with for loop? Because this will be very much useful in your coding round which you will encounter. Okay, they will give you, there is one array. You should pass until half of the array. Okay, if there are 100 elements, till 50 you should do. Getting my point? In that case, what you will do, what you will use? For loop also you can use, while loop also you can use. Two ways are there. Okay, if you want to go with respect to number, in that also I will say if there are 100 elements, user will definitely give how many elements you need. If you say 100 elements, I want to go till 50, then I will use for loop. Okay, if not, as long as 50 is not there, means as long as the array's length is not to off, keep moving. Okay, in both the ways you can write. You will get used to it as if when I keep using. Now this is the program. You should not write it again and again, but what you should write, as long as your temp's link is not pointing to null, keep moving. Getting my point? So now let me write a program. Please check if you are understanding or not, or directly I'll simply keep writing the program until I find the logic. Till then, whether you are understanding or not, you check it by yourself. Okay. Don't write anything, just keep observing as of now. What it should be? It should be insert rare. Okay. Inside this, should I declare everything in the beginning? No. I should declare it as and when it is required. That is the best way of programming practice. Next, what I should do? First, I need one node. Yes. Structure you need not create again. As I've already told, whenever you are constructing a house, blueprint you will create only once. And that blueprint, say I'm having 2-3 lands, empty land. Means property I have, but I don't have house there. Okay. Every house I want it to be same only. Don't you think here also every node should be same only? Is it something like this node is different, this node is different? Here there is one link, here there is 2 links. No, right? Every node should be same. In that case, what I will do? In every property, in every empty land, I'll create similar houses. Does it mean that I'll use different blueprint? Same blueprint is what I'll use. In a similar way, same structure, whatever I've created, I'll use. Okay. Now, I want to create one node first. How can I create? It will definitely create one node and it will give me the void pointer. Means address it will give, but it will give it in some, Chinese language or some alien language. So what I should do that? I should make it useful. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just typecast it. Struct node star. Why star? Because it is giving me address. Okay, and I will store it in P. Now what I should do? Have I used P here? Have I declared? No, I should declare it now. So here I will say struct node. Sir, what is this, sir? I didn't understand this line only. P is the pointer, means P. If it is there, it will be pointing to something. To what it will be pointing, you check here. P is some pointer, means P will be holding some address. Okay, P is basically used for storing the address. Address of what? Address of node, which is nothing but one structure. This is your node, which is nothing but one structure. Always you should read from right to clear. Now I have created one node. Next, what I should do? Because of this, I would have got this. Because of this line, I would have got it like this. I want to store one value here. So should I write it directly? No. What I should do? enter the element to be yes. Next what? I should definitely read it. How can I read? Patience. Element, right? I'll declare it. Have patience. So here I will also declare right. So as I've already told, it should not be something like you will declare everything in one go and you will start writing the program, what you have done in your college. That should not be the way. That is the reason you are not understanding the program properly. Write it step by step. As and when it is required, go to top, declare it. Clear? Okay. So now I have taken this. Next, what I should do? Whatever user I've entered, that is present inside element. But should it be there inside element only? No, where I should place it? P. I should not directly store it in P because P is pointer. Okay, it is not some normal variable. It is a pointer variable, means it will be pointing to something. Okay, so where I should store, wherever P is pointing, in that location, there is two parts. One is val, another one is link. In the part of val, I should store it. How can I write that? Always follow this. Start from right side. One way you follow. If you follow both the ways, then you will get confused. For sure. Okay, simple thing. Whatever is there in element, this I should paste it in. Simple thing. P arrow val. Here it will store. If you wanted to store that here, what I should write? Simple. Got it? Pointer is not difficult. It's probably, I can say that your lecturers who made it difficult. Of course, I should not say that, but still, being frank, in my college, somehow, data structure during my college days, it was difficult. I personally feel the lecturer who was teaching, I could not understand probably. Anyway, skipping it aside. Next, what I should do? Piece link should be pointing to null in the beginning. So piece yes. Any doubt on this? Online? No. Next, what I should do? Now node is ready. One node with value as well as null is ready. Okay, next what I should do? These two cases. Two cases only are there. Whenever you feel there are only two cases. Two cases means what? One with null means there are no nodes. Means by default the other one will be what? With some nodes. If one case is there are no nodes, means empty. The other case is some nodes. There will be some nodes in that. Yes. So whenever you are having only two cases, then you can directly go with if and else part. What you should write in if? Kaun sa wala? Wo wala matlab. This one. See, now we have created one node here. Okay, what you will do, whatever user will enter, by looking at the statement, what user will do? Enter one number, enter the element to be stored. By looking at that, he will enter one number. What I'm doing, I'm storing it in ELEM variable. Okay, next what I'm doing, whatever is there in ELEM, I don't want it to be in ELEM only. I want it to be inside here, this location. So what I have told, whatever is there in ELEM, paste it in piece value position. So now that if user enter 5, it will come here. Okay. And as I've already told, whenever you create any node in the beginning stage, whatever nodes you are creating, make sure that the links is pointing to null. As and when you create it, make it point to null, whatever links. Okay. How can I make it point to null? Which one I should make it as null? Here I should fill it as null. So what I should do? P, arrow mark, is it val? This is val, this is link. P, arrow mark and link should point to null. Clear? Now, what is the condition that I should write here? Is that clear? When can I say there are no lists? When it is directly pointing to null. So directly you write if head. Should I write 1 equal to? No. For checking purpose, you should write double equals to. See, there are two cases. If I write single equal to, what does it mean? Double equal to, what does it mean? If you ask me, is your age 18? This is one question. Okay. If you write double equal to, it is like one question.
Yes.
Okay. If I write single equal to, I am saying that your age is 18. Getting my point? Simple difference, nothing much. That is the reason whenever you are writing double equal to, you are using if also. If your age is equal to 18, means if your age is 18, do something. I'm not saying that your age is 18. I'm checking if your age is 18, do something. Else, do some other thing. Like that. Here. So double equal to is for checking, single equals to is for assigning. Okay. Now, if it is pointing to null, what I should do? हाँ null pointer में ले नहीं गया है, but अभी के लिए, okay, कोई है ही नहीं.
Print statement, sir.
Getting my point? अभी तक, no, just wait. There is someone else also having doubt. Just please wait. So here, अभी तक एक एलिमेंट भी हम ऐड ही नहीं किया, तो हेड कहाँ पॉइंट करेगा? कुछ है ही नहीं. तो पहला एलिमेंट अभी ऐड कर रहा है, तो क्या करना है? ये हेड इधर पॉइंट करना है. क्यों? यही तो फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है, फर्स्ट नोड तो यही है. Getting? So what I'm trying to say is, why exactly it is pointing to null, sir? If you ask me, simple thing. The reason is that till now there are no elements only. See, both the cases you should consider, right? What I should consider is, I will tell you, add Naveen at the last of the line. When I say what I told, I just told add Naveen. Naveen should be the last person I told you. Okay, then what you should do? You should check both the cases, right? Which are those two cases? There might be no people only in the line. Then what will happen? Naveen only will be the first person also. Naveen only will be the last person also if there are no people. Okay, that is what I am writing here. If there are no people only, then what I should do? Head. That's it. Getting my point? If there are no people, first person only will be the last person also. What I should do? Wherever P is pointing, because this is your first and last. Getting it? Next, what? I should continue it here, but lack of space, so I'll write it here. Fine. No. Till now, whatever I have written, it is like, bakwas. What I'm trying to say is, these things are already done.
Yes, sir.
Main part. What I should do first?
You should take a temporary. You should take it.
Answer is right. But while writing program, divide it step by step. You are saying that take the pointer from first to last. But which pointer? That also should be clear. How many times I should take? That also should be clear. That new variable, where it should point, that also should be clear. So break it. Don't tell it like, sir, first to last we should take it. Try to break even more. Smaller parts you do it and try to divide it. Okay. Directly, some of you are saying that, sir, directly while. Chinmay, please think, before you write while, there is something else also I should do. Temp equals to something you are saying, fine. But don't you think first I need temp? Yes. Before also you can declare, or after usage you can declare any one practice you follow, so that it will be easier. I'm saying you both. Here, Where is it? Here, I have shown. After using it, I declared it. Okay, but now I'll be declaring it and then I'll go there. But you think and tell me what should be the data type of, what should be the type of temp? Struct only struct. Struct temp.
Integer.
Struct node.
When I'm asking type, you if you are answering, answer complete. Not answering means no answer. Huh. So where exactly, what should be the type of temp? If you think, if you look at the diagram only, you will clearly understand temp is also one of the pointer. To what it will be pointing to? Node only. So it is a pointer which will hold the address. So what I should do is, this is the reason that place was empty. I know what I should write, so I will leave empty. But you should not do it. You can write it in next slide. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, you will write integer type a comma b. Same thing. You are looking as if I have written some, Greek language, some script. No. Struct node star p star temp means p is also one pointer which will point to node type, and temp is also one of the pointer which will point to node type. Clear? Online? Great. Keep listening here. Now, I have created one pointer, true. But first step, what is that I should do? Head equals to temp. Head equals to temp. That is the reason I told you. Before you answer, take 5 seconds time. Fine. Think. Rather than saying what I should write there, explain me what is the logic I am going to do there. Okay. Rather than don't say me line what I should write. That anyways I'll write. What you should think or what you should tell as an answer is what is the process you will do. Whatever is there in head's address, that I should store it in temp variable. Itisha, you are saying that accept the position where you want to insert the element. Already the point is clear that I want to add the element at last only. Do I want the position now? That is not this method. That will be your next method. Okay. Next method, I'll write that. Just listen as of now. What I should do is I want to insert the element at rear end. Insert rear. Means at last only I want to insert. So that is the reason what I will do. I have taken one temp now. You think and tell me where temp should point now. Wherever head is pointing. And are all of you clear why I am taking temp or not? Why I am taking temp? It is not about temp. We should not change head. We can do the same task by using head also. Okay, but we should not change the position of head. That is the reason we are taking one more variable or pointer I can say as temp. Okay, so now where exactly my temp should be pointing? First thing, wherever my head is pointing. Okay, I want my temp also to point to same place. Means what? In head, what will be there? If this node's address is 5000, okay, then in head, what will be there? 5000 will be there. Now, what I told, whatever is there in head, store that in temp. Means what? What is there in head? 5000 is there. This 5000, if I store it in temp also, then where your temp will be pointing to? Temp also will be pointing to same place where your head is pointing. I have given you one example also. If I also have my house address and if I give that address to you, where you will point to? Whatever the address I have given, you will not point to me. You will also point to same address. If I give the same address to another 10 people, where those 10 people will be pointing to? Same address. Clear? Okay. So now temp is pointing to this location. Till when I should move? Now I should keep moving. Yes, I should move temp from here to here, 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 here till last. Until when I should move? Until I find one single hand, or in other words, technically it is null. Until I find single hand or until I find null, I should keep moving. How can I do that? I should keep doing again and again based on condition you want to do, based on specific number of times you want to do. Based on that, you can decide which loop you want to use. If I know the number of times I want to do, then which one I'll use? For. Okay. Based on the condition, if I want to do, then which one I'll use? While. Okay. How to do it? Simple thing. What is the condition? Listen. What is the condition? Until and unless means if, see, you think here, when I am moving from here to here, what is the condition here? Temps link is not equal to null. Then only I am moving here. Yes. Temps link not equal to null. Then only I am moving. Temps link not equal to null. Then only I am moving. Temps link become equal to null. Then I am stopping. Whichever is, there are two cases here. Which are those two cases? One is temps link is not equal to null. The other one is temps link is equal to null. You should consider the true case. You should consider true case. Means what? When it is true and when you are moving. When you are moving, when it is not equal to null, then you should write the same thing. If temps link is not equal to null, here you should write while. Always remember, you can read this while. In writing part, you should write as while only, but in your mind, you can read it as long as. English statement, as long as temps link is not equal to null. Keep doing this task. As long as temps link not equal to null, what I should do? Move temp. How can I move? How can I move? Temp should point to same place where temps link is pointing. So temp will start pointing here. Temp should point to same place where temps link is pointing. Temp should point to same place where temps link is pointing. Then temp should point to same place where temps link is pointing. True, but it will check for the condition. Temps link is it equal to null? Then stop. Okay. Temps link not equal to null. Yes. Then what I should do? Move my temp to same place where any doubt? Some of you will think that it is done. Major part only we have not done. What is that? You pointed your temp to this location. That's it. Does it mean your program is done? After pointing your temp to here, means by the time this loop fails, when it will fail? Whenever temps link become equal to null, it will stop. It will not execute this again. It will stop. Here you check. Temps link, it became null. Then it will stop here only. Okay. After stopping here, what I should do? Wherever temps link is there, that should not point to null now. It should point to where? It should point to same place where? P. Some of you will say, sir, write that statement here only. No. You tell me, should I do that again and again and again and again? No. I want to do it only once after I reach temp. I mean, after I reach end. End or null. Yes. After I reach end, I want to do it only once. How can I do it? What I should do now? I have reached till here. Next, what is that I should do? Yes, why? Yes, Vaibhav, it's right. What I should do now? Everyone forgot or what? What is the purpose I reached till here? Because I want to insert this node in here. That is the reason I reached till here. How can I, add this node here? Adding this node here is nothing but this pointer should point to this node. That's it. It is both one and the same. Yes or no? How can I do that?
Temp link should be pointing to P.
लिखा हुआ है वो मेरे को पता है. I'm just asking. At least it's good that you are able to, sense that I've written it here. But some of you totally, got blank. Yes. So physically as well as mentally, be present here. Don't all of a sudden get distracted to, America, Africa. You'll sit here, but mentally presence will be somewhere else. Fine, it will happen. So just observe and tell me what I should do. I told you, don't tell the statement what I should write. Just tell me what I should do now. Temps link should point to same place where P is pointing. Then I should just write. What I should write? Wherever P is pointing, I want my temps link to point to same place. In other words, if you want to read, temps link should point to same place where P is pointing, or wherever P is pointing, temps link also should point to same place. Clear? Now what would have happened? This particular point got created. And of course, this one should be null because now this is the last null. Okay, it should be null. And it is anyways null because I have done it before only. Here itself I have done that. Clear? Online? Here. First else part I will close and then while is already closed. Sorry. Void. Okay. Method I should close. Quick answer. What is the level of understanding with respect to percentage if I ask you? I need answer from everyone. I cannot make it better than this or I cannot make it more easier than this. If I would have made it, I would have done it. So more easier than this is not really required, I believe. All of you have understood?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you please go through once again the first line of else block?
First line
Why
of
is-
else block, listen. Are you asking about temp equals to head?
Yes, sir. Why it should not head equal to temp?
Why it should not be head equals to temp is because what you are trying to say, you only check here. If you say, the doubt here is, stop writing. Here is doubt is, why should it not be head equals to temp? As I've already told you, in first line, if you write like this, what will happen? Just think. First equals to means it will go to right side, yes? See, the others doubt tomorrow you may also get. So please listen carefully online, all of you, because some of you will be busy in writing. I'm not sure what exactly is the purpose of writing, because recording, if you see your photo, I will share. It is not about writing a program or copying as it is, it's about understanding. So listen first. So now if you observe here, if I write like this, what will happen? First, it will go to right side. It will execute this. Then it will come to left side, right? Yes. So if you write like this, what is going to happen? Whatever is there in temp, copy that to head. Means what? Wherever temp is pointing, your head should point. Is that the expectation thing? Temp is not pointing to anywhere at all. Why? Throughout your program, before this line, anywhere did I use temp? No, which means temp is not pointing to anywhere. And what you are telling? Head also should point to same place where temp is pointing. Temp is not pointing to anywhere. That is one part. And if you remove head from here and point to temp, then how will you track this? Got my point? Who asked that doubt?
Yeah, okay, now clear.
Who is it?
Kishore.
Kishore. Clear?
Clear.
Great. Got it, guys?
Sir,
Uh-huh.
sir, Rajshri here again. I have a doubt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just a small doubt actually. So you have written P's link is having the null, right? It's null actually. It's nothing is there. The node that you have created that I understood. But then you have written the statement if head is equal to null. which can also mean like, head is pointing to piece link, because there are two null, like null in two positions.
Listen. These are two different things I can tell you. Initially, definitely, if I want to add one, I mean, her doubt is, first let me clarify you what is her doubt. Our doubt is that here you made it as null. Piece link, I made it as null. Okay. And here I'm checking ed is equal to null. Why exactly we're using two nulls here, which means there might be a possibility that ed is pointing to null. Is it something like that, Rajshri?
Ha, sir. Yes.
Okay. Let me clarify you that whenever I create a new node, okay, I may add it in the beginning, or I may add it in the last, or I may add that node in the between of two nodes. Anywhere I may add. I'm not sure where I'll add. Okay. All the three cases I'll write, but in all the three cases, one thing I'll follow is as soon as I create one new node, in this position, I'll insert value which user want to store. In this location, I'll make it as null. Okay. Because anyways, later it will get changed. Initially, here in this case, I cannot change it because it is insert rare. By default, it will be null only. But in next program, if you observe, this will also get changed. Anywhere did I change piece link apart from this? No, because I'm adding it at last. In yesterday's program, if you check, I changed piece link also. Why? I am adding that in the beginning. So piece link should point to next node. And if I add it in between, then it is different story altogether. Okay, how to deal with that? That I'll say. But however, this is whatever new node I will create, in that link part should be null is what I'm saying to. But what is this? I told you two cases, right? In front of me, I want Naveen to be the last person. In that case, you may encounter two cases. In that scenario, you may encounter two cases. Which are those? I told you Naveen should be last. But you want ultimately whose task it is? I assigned you some task. What is the task? Naveen should be the last person. And you are a person who is going to finish the task. How will you finish? When you are finishing, you may encounter two scenarios. Okay, two cases. What are those? There are no people only. Okay, there are no people only. Then Naveen only should be the first and last person. If there are some people, then Naveen should be the last person. So these are the two cases you encountered. I'm checking. Is it empty or there are some people? Means there are no people or there are some people. If there are no people, then it should point to first place. Head equal to null means what? Here, head is not pointing to anywhere. Head is equal to null, equal to I have written. If head is equal to null means what? There are no elements. I'm checking it here. Okay, it will never, conflict here. Why? First, I'm checking. If it is empty, then only I'm pointing my head to here. Now, is your head null? After pointing my head to here, is my head null? No. Why? Because head is pointing to this node where P is pointing. Rajshri, clear?
Clear, sir, but I just got confused. Like when you write such two statements like ek ke baad ek, फिर लगता है कि it's like null is same only. So got confused.
नहीं बाद में सेम नहीं होगा क्योंकि पहले हम चेक कर रहे हैं. Here I have written if means what? हम चेक कर रहे हैं हेड नल है क्या? नल है मतलब इसका मतलब क्या है? सीधा बात है कि एलिमेंट्स है ही नहीं उसमें.
हाँ.
ठीक है. जब एलिमेंट्स नहीं है तब ये काम करना है मेरा. ठीक है. और ये क्या है? जब भी नया एलिमेंट मतलब ऐड करने के लिए नोड क्रिएट करोगे उसमें जो लिंक पार्ट रहता है उसको नल करना है. ये एक स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस हम फॉलो कर रहे हैं सब प्रोग्राम्स में. ठीक है. When will be insert element in piece? Well, Chinmay, what is it? Unmute and speak. No, I'm not getting it.
Sir, we have accepted the value from the user to insert it at the end. So when will we inserting that? That is missing.
What is this? Sorry.
So is it, sir, element, the accepted element?
Here, no.
Sorry, we have accepted that. And it will be inserted at the end in the piece value.
Okay, I have done that here, no.
Oh, okay then. I thought it will be in the while loop only.
No. See, what I am doing is, of course, the element should be at the last. Yes,
sir.
listen. What is this doubt is, sir, when will we add the element at the last, sir? It should be ultimately this part is for what? For adding the element at last only. Then piece value equals to element should be written here. No, I'm not doing that way. What I will do is, first I'll accept the element from user and I will insert it inside the node and I will make that node's name as P and I will make that piece link as null. I'll keep that ready. And then I will check where user want to insert that. If user want to insert at last, then I'll write it this one. I mean, if head is null means first I'll prepare one node. You want to insert element does not mean that step by step you will write inserting the element part also here. No, you can do that, but you should not do that. First prepare one node and wherever you want to insert that node, keep that node itself. Okay, you should not place empty node, then I'll fill the value. No. Okay, it is something like I'll tell you that there are some 10 buckets filled with water. Okay, I will tell you, take this bucket filled with water for 11th place. Then there are two ways to do it. What is that? First only you fill water in the bucket, then take it and place it. The second way is, sorry, take the empty bucket, place it and then fill. Which one is easier?
Second
Which
also.
one is easier?
Second
Only
also.
one hand you should use. Think logically and tell me which one is easier.
Second.
How come? Lifting is true, but don't you think 2 times you will go and come? First time you will go for keeping the bucket, you will come back, then you will take the water, fill it, again come back. Rather than doing that, fill everything in bucket and in one shot, you go and take it and keep it. Don't think means, exact scenario as it is, don't take it. Means, sir, I should carry my energy will go. It is not about your energy, it's all about computer's time consumption. Space complexity, time complexity, heard of? Okay, you should write your program in such a way it should take less time. Okay, you can do it in such a way that I'll keep the bucket, then I'll fill the water also. But it is suggested better. I will follow, what I'll follow is, first only I'll prepare everything, then I'll place it. It is easier. Clear? Online?
Yes, sir.
Make it fast, quickly copy this. Anyways, I'll share that in group also. Okay, already it's 10:30.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I'm Kishore again. I
Yeah,
shared you
Kishore,
a
tell me.
photo on WhatsApp and asked that doubt.
What was that?
In a program, actually, I'm writing loop for entering 5 inputs, but it accepts 6 inputs. How does it
See,
happen?
it is not that you are writing program for accepting 5 inputs. What you have done, you have written, A of 10 or A of n. Check in programming, check in that photo. What you have written? You have written A of n or A of 10.
1 minute, sir.
Check in my chat, no?
A of 10, sir.
Which means in array, you are not saying that I want 5 locations only. In array, you are having 10 locations. Okay, but you are dealing with only 5 elements. Getting my point? In array, there are 10 locations, right? A of 10 you have written, means there are 10 locations, out of which till now we were dealing with only 5 elements. But if you want to add 6th element, do I have a location or not? Kishore?
Yes, having the location.
So what I'm trying to say is, where is my marker? Here. So what I'm trying to say is, if it is like this, okay, wherein there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there are 10 locations out of 10 locations, out of which I have stored 5 locations. Okay, I was dealing with 5 elements, means n equal to 5 means you can check in every for loop, I would have written n minus 1 or n, something like that. Means I was dealing only with 5 elements. Does not mean that I cannot store any more 5. No, if you want to store here also, you can store some elements, right? So later what I'm doing, I have written only 5 elements in the beginning. Later after that, I'm inserting one more element. So if I add 6th one also, it will come here. Or anywhere if I add it, these elements will get shifted. So it will become 6 elements. But do I have space for it? Yes, definitely yes. If you want 4 more elements, you can add. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Guys, I'll share this. Take your half an hour break properly and then come back. Tomorrow, first single linked list will get over. Sir, still so many methods are there. No, leave it on me. But mentally be prepared and because if I'm planning to finish, I must speed up the process. If I'm speeding up the process, there might be a chances that you may not understand. I'm not scaring you, but I'm just trying to say that revise whatever I have done till now. If you know till now, say all of you stop writing. Stop writing quickly for a minute. Here, is there anything that I asked you with respect to code? Code I have written and you are copying it. But when I was dealing with this, at least this much so you can think, right? Where I should place. If I want to place it here, what I should do? If I want to say that I want to add this node here, what I should do? I just have to create one connection. For creating that connection, what I should do? I want some pointer here and later I will set temps link equal to this place. Done. This much all of you can understand. Forget about code. This part all of you can understand. Now check logically step by step what I have done. This line is for creating one node or constructing one node. Okay. Then this is for, now we have created one node, but that is empty. So what I'm doing here, I'm asking what element you want to store in that first block of P. Okay. User will enter. I'll store it in LM. Okay. But do I want to store it in LM variable only? No, I want to store it in P's first block. So what I have done, whatever is there in LM, store it in P's first block. That is nothing but val. And what exactly P's second block should do? It should point to null. I have written as null. Okay, now my node is ready. P is there. P's first block is having value. P's second block is having value. Now 2 cases to add it. Okay, if I want to add it at rare, 2 cases. Which are those? There might not be any elements. There might be some elements. Okay, if there are no elements, then I will make that node along with ed. Means that ed should be pointing to same place where P is pointing. Means it will become first node. By default, it will be the last node as well. Okay, in else part, what I'm doing, I'm creating temp. I have created it here and I'm saying temp should be pointing to same place where it is pointing. Now temp will point here. And I told as long as temps link is not equal to null, keep taking temp equals to temps link. As long as temps link is not equal to null, take your temp to same place where temps link is pointing here. Is it null? No, again temp equal to temps link here. Is it null? No, temp equal to temps link here. Is it null? Yes, then stop it. After stopping, what you are doing? Temps link should be pointing to same place where P is pointing. Temps link should be pointing to same place where P is pointing. Done, understand. Clear? It is more or less like a story, I can say, or there is interconnection. You just have to follow that connection step by step. You just have to do. If you just see the diagram and if you see the code part, you should be able to get it. I don't think there should be any difficulties. Fine, guys. Every day, everyone will be like, sir, 10:30 you are supposed to finish. Every day you will extend, sir. Any problem if I extend?
No, sir, no problem. You can extend by 30 more minutes.
No, sir, no problem.
I can extend it. But you know, your Java class will get affected. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I have different type of doubts, sir.
A different type of doubt. Please ask it. Let me see if
Yes.
I can clarify.
Sir, Java does not support the pointers. So how can we program this program in Java?
You should create one class for holding the structure.
Yes.
And then in Java, if you want to do, you should create one class for holding the structure. In a similar way, just you have done struct, you should create one class. Okay. And for that class, one reference variable definitely you will create.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There is a concept of what is that? I'm
How-
not
sir,
able to
how-
remember the concept.
How does it, how we will handle this like pointer concept or link concept in Java? That is the
Same
point.
thing. You can store the address of that object. Each block here, whatever we are saying node, for that we will call it as object in Java. This will be one object, this will be one object, this will be one object, this will be one object. If there is an object, definitely one address also will be there. Next, what you should do, this object's address, I'll store it in this particular node. Along with this, I'll keep one more. This you should define it whenever you are creating one node. Okay, that
Okay.
class, whatever I told first time, while creating that, you should add this one also. Okay, you will store that. Here you will store the address of this object. Here you will store the address of this object. Here you will store the address of this object. Same thing.
Okay.
Here.
Yes.
Value type assignment and reference type assignment. Done? In Java. Value type assignment and reference type assignment.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Is it something like I'm telling it wrong or what? By looking at your reactions, I'm telling that.
No, sir. No. Sir. It's a
Copying the address of one reference variable to another reference variable, or copying the value of one reference variable to another reference, I mean, variable to another variable, normal variable
Yes,
to another
sir.
variable, not done?
done.
No. Some of them are saying done, some of them are saying not done.
Coping,
Check.
sir, with when we were doing the string at that
Okay.
time it was okay.
In string, I don't think it will come. Not in string. After string, it will come.
Okay.
Might not be done. Fine. I'll inform them. Okay.
Scanners we are using percentage, but we use only for integer type.
Huh.
This for structures we use.
See, observe. Here I'm using percentage D. Don't want. Fine, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for wasting extra time, but unfortunately, it will happen.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Getting bored? Even if you say it is getting bored, you are getting bored.
No,
also.
sir.
You cannot do
No,
anything.
sir, not at all.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.